Hi, my name is Mallory and I am from Stephenville, Texas. I have spent several years attempting to learn Spanish. I took 3 years in high school as that was required at the time, and when I attended the University of Iowa, I took 3 semesters, 2 of which were with Jose Miguel and the other was with another teacher. In high school, I would say the hardest part about learning Spanish was learning the vocabulary. Luckily for me, a lot of the words are similar to English, so it was not like a whole new ball game. The other portion would be learning how to write accurately, and I did that pretty well. I made really good grades in high school. So I felt really confident going to the University of Iowa and taking more Spanish classes until the first day of class with Jose Miguel. And we all sat down, we were ready for class to start, and he spoke in Spanish and informed us that that would be all we were allowed to speak in his class. In high school, I didn't have a lot of experience speaking because our teacher didn't require it. She focused more on the writing and making sure everything else was accurate. But in Jose Miguel's class, like I said, we could only speak out loud in Spanish. So that made me a little bit nervous, but he had a very fun atmosphere, and so that made me more confident to speak, especially once we got to know the rest of our classmates. It wasn't so scary speaking in front of them when I wasn't super confident at the beginning. I remember Jose Miguel had a ball that he would hold when he would ask us to speak, and if we said something a little bit incorrect, he would say beep, and that would make everybody laugh, and so we weren't as nervous to speak out loud. That would be my biggest struggle, like I said, would be speaking aloud. I can write okay, I can translate okay, but speaking and interpreting what someone is speaking to me was always a little bit more difficult. I would practice at home. Me and my friends would speak to each other in Spanish, which made it a little bit easier. My boyfriend at the time, who is now my husband, also would speak Spanish with me. That was one of our fun things we would do. People wouldn't necessarily know what we were talking about, but we did because we were practicing my speech. And I would say that would probably go for anybody learning a new foreign language, is having confidence speaking out loud. But just know that everybody else is in the same boat, and it's a lot of fun knowing another language.